Now, North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un arrived today in the Vietnamese capital of Hanoi. And if you've been following our coverage, you will know Mr. Kim is in Vietnam to attend that highly anticipated second summit with President Donald Trump. His motorcade arrived today at about 10:50 a.m. local time. This is the iconic bridge that took him across to Hanoi. He's said to be accompanied by his lead negotiator in nuclear talks so far, Kim Yong-chol, together with his sister Kim Yo-jong and various other trusted high-ranking officials. Kim Jong-un, though, is the first North Korean leader to visit Vietnam since his grandfather did this back in 1964. Now, as he passed through the border crossing of the Vietnamese town of Dong Dang after that marathon train ride these past 3 days, he had one ambitious plan and destination in mind.
제2차 조미순의 상봉과 회담을 위하여 평양을 출발하셨습니다.
It was a send-off befitting the leader of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. A guard of honor and ordinary civilians were at Pyongyang railway station to cheer for their leader Kim Jong-un as he headed south to Vietnam for his summit with the U.S. president. The ceremony was long, but nothing compared to the trip ahead for the 35-year-old leader. Mr. Kim would be embarking on an overland journey of almost 3 days, one that would take him through China, covering some 4,000 kilometers. That's even further than traveling to Hanoi from Singapore, the venue for the first summit with President Donald Trump. Hanoi to Singapore by road is barely 3,200 kilometers, or just 2,000 kilometers as the plane flies. But the North Korean leader chose to travel overland, carrying on in the tradition of his predecessors. Just slightly over 6 decades ago, his grandfather made the same journey. The first leader of the DPRK, Kim Il-sung, traveled to Vietnam to meet Ho Chi Minh, the first president of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. The elder Kim was known for his love of trains. It was where he met other Eastern Bloc leaders such as then Chinese Premier Chow En-lai. The tradition of train travel continued with his son Kim Jong-il till the very end of his life. A tearful North Korean newscaster breaking down as she broke the news to North Koreans that the supreme leader had died of physical and mental overwork. Reports later say Mr. Kim died while on a train, though there are some intelligence agencies that dispute this. In any case, the train carriage has become part of the legend that is the supreme leader. That position at the helm has now been passed on to his son, Kim Jong-un, who is now en route to establish a legacy of his own. A second summit with U.S. President Donald Trump. He brings with him his most trusted lieutenants, Sister Kim Yo-jong and his right-hand man, Kim Yong-chol, and Foreign Minister Ri Yong-ho, and is aiming to go even further than his father and grandfather have, lifting sanctions which have been crippling North Korea.